Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This will be the first video for my travel journal from my trip to Croatia where I spent a week. I'm going to start out by making my pictures a bit more matte, and I'm also going to do this because I want to distress them, and if I were to leave them as they are, it wouldn't really take the distress inks. I've used my Canon selfie printer to print out my pictures, and then I've just cut them to size to look like they are Polaroids. I'm going to try my gesso from Ephemera and also my Mod Podge to see which result I like better. I'm then going to distress them with my distress tool because I really want them to roughen them up. And I'm going to do this for all 4 photos. I am sorry if you can hear the rain. It's been raining all day long, but I really need to make the voiceover, so I don't really have a choice, I guess. I'm also going to use my sanding disc to take off some of the particles. I'm then going to use some vintage photo and ground espresso. I'm going to wet the picture with some water and then put it through the water mixture with the distress inks. And I'm then going to dry them with my heat gun. And this will make the pictures look a bit more old. And I really like how they turned out. And I'm going to do that for all of the photos. I am then going to pick out some ephemera. I've been saving up a lot of stuff during the holiday, and I'm going to use some stuff that was on the suitcase, these suitcase strips. I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did with the pictures, getting them through the oxides with some water and then drying them with a heat gun. I'm also going to do that with plane tickets. Now, I did notice when that it's important that you keep moving your heat gun, because if you keep it on a spot too long, it will turn out black. I'm then going to back up these stickers that are used for your suitcase with some normal white paper, and I'm going to roughen up the edges and then ink around them. And I'm using ground espresso to do that. And here you can see what I mean, that it's turning out black, but I can always just cut that piece off. I'm then going to tear off the edges from the paper on all of the strips. Then going to see where I want my pictures and ephemera to, where I want to place it, I mean. And I'm really trying to make it look a bit grungy. You can see the stripes on the photos from the glue and the gesso. I think it's because I used a bit too much. So I'm going to try for the next photos to see how it will look if I use a bit less product. But honestly, I don't really mind. I really took my time to position the items and I liked the way it looks right now. I'm then going to use some ephemera pieces or die cut pieces from a collection, let me grab it, from Mintate Papers, and it's the collection Traveler, and these are the paper die cuts. And I'm going through to see which ones I want to use. I'm going to use some airplanes and some suitcases because it really fits the page. I did some sewing around the photos, and I'm also going to punch out a tab, a whale tail tab, just a single one, and I'm using the Tim Holtz craft cardstock, the one that you can sand down. I'm then going to stamp something on top, and I'm using my Tim Holtz eccentric stamp set. And I'm going to use the Handle with Care stamp. I'm then going to glue it down underneath my picture, and I'm going to put in 3 eyelets after that. Then I also want to add some hardware on the other photos, and I decide to use some breads, and these are the Tim Holtz ones. And I really like how it looks. I'm then going to add some fabric underneath just to add a bit more texture, and I'm going over the fabric with my dabber from the vintage photo. I'm then going to turn this map paper into a pocket. So I'm going to put some glue on 3 sides and glue it down to the ledger, because I really like how it looked, and I can add some journaling in there. I'm also going to use my homemade aged tape, and I'm just going to put some in random places. I'm then happy with the position, and I'm going to glue everything down. I'm going to put some cheesecloth in between the layers to add even more texture. I'm then going to add the embellishments, the paper die cuts, and I'm going to glue them down with some art glitter glue. I do really like how the pages are turning out. I am going to add a bit more embellishments, and I believe I've used some of the Tim Holtz snippets. Oh yeah, and the number strips. I'm going to use my nails to roughen up the edges and then use some vintage photo and ground espresso. I'm then going to stamp some date stamps of the date of that day. At first I had it set on the 30th of April, and luckily I found out before starting to glue everything down. So I changed it to the 3rd of April. I'm then going to use one more photo on my journaling paper and embellish it a bit with some small ephemera, tickets and labels and such. And the blue car on the picture was our rental car, by the way. I'm then going to do some stamping. And we are nearing the end of the video now. I hope you enjoyed this craft with me, I guess, or journal with me. I'm planning on doing the entire journal as a series, and I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a nice day wherever you are, and if you're not yet subscribed, please consider to do so. It really helps my channel grow. We are really nearing the 1,000 subscribers right now, so I'm very excited for that, because once we hit 1,000 I will do another giveaway as promised. So yeah, have a nice day, enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!